broken. What the frick is up, guys? Gotta adjust the cam real quick, but we are back with another freaking video here. Oop, oop. Probably should have done that before I started recording, but yeah, it is early like usual. Currently 5:22 a.m. Heading to do. Can you guess what? I'll give you 5 seconds. If you said morning cardio, you'd be correct. Little morning cardio to start off the day. You guys know what's up. As you can see, it is bright and early. Well, it's early. I wouldn't quite say bright in any sense of the word, but we are here. We are out at the usual time, and I'm excited to freaking get this done. So, first thing I did this morning after my weigh-ins was I downed a little bit of freaking Fairlife milk. That's new for me. Usually I don't eat anything until post cardio. I like to do my cardio fasted. Biggest reason is just conveniency. Like, I'm getting up at 5. I have sweet mates. I don't want to be cooking up and stuff. But when you do fasted cardio, especially if it's longer than like an hour, you do tend to run into potential muscle loss variables, potential increase in the possibility of muscle loss. And like, you guys know me, I do my cardio. I do like 90 minutes. So last thing I want to do is lose any potential gains just because I'm trying to get some extra cardio in, right? So I decided today, scan in there, decided today that I would try and just do a little bit of protein, some quick digesting protein before my workout. So, well, actually, it's more of a long digesting protein because casein is, I believe, the form in milk. I think whey is actually secondary to casein protein when it's found in milk. I think whey is really like a cheese byproduct more than a milk protein, but I don't know. I might need to look that up. It might be that both are different than milk. I'm not really sure. Or sorry, not found in milk. But either way, milk protein is very easily digestible and very bioavailable. So getting like what I got like 250 grams of Fairlife zero fat milk. So like basically 13 grams of protein, 13, 14 grams of protein, and like 8 grams of carbs. Carbs aren't really ideal. I'd rather be totally fasted in the glucose respect, but hey, what are you gonna do? I can't just like synthesize out the protein out of the drink. If it has some carbs in it, I gotta eat that as well. So a bit fueled up, nothing crazy. It's only like 80 calories. It's like really nothing. However, it certainly, I hope at least, would impact my rate of muscle loss, and that's really what I'm trying to mitigate here. So, but yeah, either way, today is a Thursday. We're going to be hitting pull. Yesterday was push, a pretty good push day, and I also hit biceps yesterday, which is interesting because that means that today I don't think I'm going to be hitting biceps. So we might have a pull day that's just back and rear delt, which is super. It's going to be super interesting, super quick, um, super quick. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think about that. I'm not really sure how that's going to go. I also think I might potentially hit some calves today. I want to experiment with changing around my volume on some exercises because, if you're doing like your leg days where it's just all legs and you don't hit legs on any other day, what can happen is two things. One, your bigger muscles like your quads and your hamstrings, which recover slower than your smaller muscles like your calves, they are going to grow sufficiently if you're hitting it like twice a week. If you're hitting legs twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week, but your calves, those smaller muscle groups, are not going to get the maximum of volume they could be getting to grow, right? And so, the alternative is like instead of maybe just hitting your calves whenever you hit legs, which maybe was like twice a week, what if you did your calves every other day, regardless of what day it was on? And so, like, instead of hitting calves twice a week whenever I'm hitting legs, I might try and start hitting calves just every other day. So that would mean tomorrow, oh sorry, today, today would be a calf day, right? Because I hit calves 2 days ago on my leg day. I don't know. I want to give it some thought. Maybe give it a try. My biggest sort of pushback on that is that I tend to recover slower on my calves just because they're a bit weaker, and I tend to get some tendonitis, which you want to be careful about. But that being said, I do think they could benefit from some more volume, and also that would reduce the amount of volume I have to do in my leg days for like half of them, because half of them wouldn't really fall on like a calf day, and I don't mind that at all. So I'm trying it out with biceps. Like I said, we hit biceps on chest day yesterday. Hey, felt freaking great. Actually, felt amazing. And so I'm thinking, try the same with calves. The great thing as well with doing this method is that you can superset like all of these, right? Because if you're doing back and you throw some calves in there, that doesn't conflict with anything remotely. So you can just do those like in between any of your sets. First of all, it's also a small muscle, which is why these small muscles are great, because they don't fatigue the central nervous system nearly as much as like if you're training quads or hams. These huge muscles require a lot of blood, a lot of concentration. So either way, there's a little tidbit for you, a little tip. I'm gonna try it out, and yeah, let's go smash this cardio. I'll see you on the flip side for a little bit of back. And we're first. It's 5:30. No one else is here. Let's get it. Hold on. All right, you guys know the drill. It's currently 7:09. Just finished 90 minutes of cardio. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, yeah. Leader by the day. Or at least less bloated by the day. I feel like I never give this stress enough love. Like that. Might be supposed to be like that when you place your tricep. Arm facing out. Yeah, I think it is because you're supposed to flex your forearm, right? Whatever. I can work on my posing after we get big. See how the legs are looking. Oh yeah, getting leaner. Look at that. Yeah, that's gnarly. Other side. Also quite nice. All right. We're regaining our old kind of leanness a little bit more now. This is looking better. All right, well, enough of this. I gotta go eat and then catch you guys for a workout later. Would you look at that? Touch of natural light in the gym today. Can't complain about that. Well, it is back day. Normally it'd be back and biceps day, but we hit biceps yesterday on leg day, which is interesting. Or no, not leg day, chest day. Biceps on chest day. It felt pretty good. Bit of a weird split, but hey, it's about the feel, right? Not the not the looks you get when you tell your mate that you're freaking hitting chest and buys. So, gonna hit a little bit of pull downs, do some other stuff, hit a bit of rear delt at the end, and that'll be I think it for today. Nice and short, nice and sweet. Already did my cardio, ready to freaking get this done. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, new straps. Excited to kind of test these out as well. So, let you guys know if I give a formal recommendation or not.
They're like Fursa grip style. They're not like traditional straps. A little bit different. All right, see how this feels. Okay. Oh. Well, that was such a good set. Gosh. That it felt incredible. It's like an itch getting scratched. I swear, back just feels different. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe superset back with rear delt. A little odious, a little dangerous, because they're pretty much the same muscle group. But give it a try. See if I can even get this cuff on top of my straps. Let's see how this feels. Felt pretty good. Definitely a bit of overlap, but if I can get my workout done twice as fast, I don't really mind that much. So. Okay. Whew. That's solid. Whew. Yeah, I really felt that on my right side. Damn. Okay. If I can freaking get this off, we'll go back to some back. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel that, but twice as quick. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. There's definitely a bit of overlap with rear delt, but still feels pretty good. So let's go and do another set of rear delt. Keep the superset going. I have a feeling that this pump might be kind of crazy, just based on how I'm already looking after a few sets of that. So I'm excited. That'll be our reward after this workout. Check out that pump. Ooh. 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 Oh. I'll take this off because I keep hitting it. Right side seems a little bit stronger, but gotta match reps. I think we've graduated from that other exercise, so time to hit some of this. Bit of lat bias rows, nice and tight, close grip. New straps should be good for these, especially. So I'm excited. Be getting used to getting them on, but getting the hang of it. There we go. All right. Okay, well, just slightly too heavy, but still a good set. Maybe one more of these and then one more something else. That'll be good. Oh. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that was good. Did I say one more set of rear delts? Because I meant one more set of. Well, fuck that up. Whatever. We're doing one more set of rear delt, and then our final set of back after. New angle. See if you can figure out what's going on. Forgot about the mic. Muy buen. Muy bien. Take Spanish. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Mike's down there. This is a great way to finish off rear delts. That felt freaking awesome. Let's finish off back. One final set. Check this pump. If you haven't liked the video yet, this freaking angle I'm about to pull off is as good as any reason to do so. I hope. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Hopefully it's not being blocked by the freaking machine. Should be good. All right. And with a little bit of wide grip. Bit different. Okay. Oh. Okay. And that's a wrap. Awesome freaking back day. Let's check this pump. Alright. I don't want to get too freaking excited here, but looks like we have the fucking pose room to ourselves again, so no more delaying. I don't want to get kicked out. Let's freaking check this out. Oh yeah. Let's take these off. You're doing me favors. Alright, start with a little bit of double bicep action. It's a little closer even. Here we go. Come on. That's the right angle. Alright. Go. That looks pretty insane. Oh shit. Okay, let's see if we can see what the back is looking like. That looks pretty gnarly. What else are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. Maybe a little overhead. Oh yeah. Guys, we're looking freaking pumped. Let's see how the side delt's looking. Holy shit, look at that delt pump, man. That might be a thumbnail right there. Holy fuck, look at that. No, it's not like flexing right now either. Let's try flexing. Okay, that's fucking insane. Holy shit. Yeah, I think we're starting to earn our keep in the natural bodybuilding world. For 18 years of age, I don't look that bad, I feel like. Could be worse, you know what I'm saying? Especially given my recent binging. But yeah, today, just rice. Rice and potatoes for carbs and some freaking pork. Made some pulled pork this morning in a freaking pressure cooker. Was awesome. And a little bit of Fairlife milk for breakfast. That's what gets us here, so guys. Drink your freaking Fairlife milk. Eat your potatoes. Eat your fucking rice. Throw some pork in there if you want. Some beef, some chicken. I'm gonna go and get a freaking post-workout meal. What an awesome freaking workout, awesome freaking pump. I'm feeling great. The bloat is finally starting to go away. No more shitty food, guys. I'm cutting it out, okay? Made me look like shit. Leg days tomorrow, and hopefully, if I stay on this path, I don't freaking crash out, have another food crash out. We should be looking extra lean and extra freaking dialed, veiny, and pumped tomorrow come leg day. So, stay excited for that. We got some new equipment, like I've said, that I really want to try out. It should blow up our gains, hopefully. These freaking straps were awesome. But that's it for today. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay freaking shredded.